called it a curse. I called it home. My blood got a story that nobody told. Passed through the bones, passed down cold. Grandmother prayed while the old road watched. Names in a journal that the church crossed off. Black dirt hands and a lantern glow. Footprints leading where the lost winds go. Everybody feared what was born in me, but fear ain't the same as destiny. I heard the whispers in the willow leaves, heard old voices moving through the trees. They said, child, don't run from the mark you bear. The road remembers every edge. They called it darkness, they called it wrong, but I heard a blessing buried in the song. Every strange dream, every shadowed sign was the bloodline teaching me to survive. And the crossroads open like a door at night. Every spirit standing in the pale moonlight. Not one of them came to drag me down. They came to place the crown. They called it a curse. I called it my name, burning through my blood like an undying flame. Every step I take, every breath I claim, the curse that raised me led me on. They feared the mark, I learned its grace. The road was waiting long before my face. What they buried deep still remains the same. The curse that raised me made me what I am. Back to the crossroads where the bargain began. Dust on the stones in the shape of a hand. Old crows watching from the telephone lines, like guardians standing at the edge of time. I found no monster waiting there, no devil hiding in the midnight air. Just ancestors standing shoulder to shoulder, watching their youngest finally grow bolder. Every prayer meant to break the chain, every tear that was shed in vain. Every generation tried to run away, but the road kept calling them back someday. Now I understand what they couldn't see. The thing they feared was the making of me. Not a wound, not a scar, not a thing to flee, but a sacred inheritance living in me. And the wind spoke low through the cedar trees, like 1,000 years falling to their knees. Not to worship fear or shame, but to remember the name. They called it a curse, I called it my name, burning through my blood like an undying flame. Every step I take, every breath I claim, the curse that raised me made me what I am. Feared the mark, I learned its grace. The road was waiting long before my face. What they buried deep still remains the same. The curse that raised me made me what I am. I wear the throne, I wear the flame, I wear the blood, I bear the name. No chains, no shame, no fear remains. The curse that raised me made me, it's in my veins. They called it a curse, I called it my crown. The thing they fear could never drag me down. Every ghost before me walks beside me now. The road that forged me still remembers how. They call it darkness, I call it the flame. The gift in the blood, the power in the name. And when the crossroads finally speak my name, I'll thank the curse that raised me. They called it a curse, but the road knew better. The road